Alright guys, welcome back to another idle video. So we have our patch notes or a little bit of details about what's coming on our actual Monday patch basically. So we'll have the character be revealed, we'll have all the details. This is just a brief note to say, hey, what's coming. But obviously Monday morning, we're going to know exactly who the character is, what they actually do, and all the other stuff coming along with it, if they add anything else, right? And we'll talk about it in a second. But yeah, what we have coming is obviously a new legendary hero. Unfortunately, they're no longer saying who it actually is. They did it obviously first with Gopher, and then obviously the following week afterwards we got obviously Escanor, and they didn't announce Escanor. I thought, hey, that was because it was Escanor. They want to make it a big surprise to say Escanor's finally here, where if they revealed who it was through a text, it'd be pretty boring. And I guess that goes the same for all new characters going forward, right? Because this one should probably be a Merlin. It's the final sin. We still need to get obviously 70 Sins Diane from season 2, but we've already had 2 Dianes in the game. They can save her for last. Let's finally get the final sin Merlin, which is, I know a few people have been saving for her. And she has been leaked. I'm not going to go for the kit because it's just not going to be true. But what is true is that she's likely going to be a red supporter, which is... yeah, not what I thought would be Merlin. I thought she'll be a debuffer, and maybe that Diane is a debuffer, because I feel like in the Sin team, we need at least one debuffer, right? And Merlin kind of fit that bill a little bit because of how she plays in Grand Cross. She's always been like a big debuffer. But a supporter still works. She's probably going to... I'd imagine, if I had to guess, honestly, guys, I'm going to be honest with you lot, because he is very, very meta right now. It is Gilfrost, right? He is a character that's been... used everywhere in PvP, and it's because of this. The absolute defense, nullified damage taken one time. I could see Merlin coming out with that ability. Maybe like this on a tier 2 skill rather than being ultimate. I don't know. She's probably getting broken. I do imagine she'll be a really go up because she's got the perfect cube, right? That's kind of why I'm thinking that. So yeah, with the way how Merlin plays, looking forward towards her. Obviously, we don't know if it is it still could be Diane. It could be a Dereri, a Zeldris, Esterosa. Who knows, right? But it's more likely going to be Merlin because it's the final sin. We're also going to be getting the expansion of the Tower of Trials hard mode difficulty. So this is something that they're going to be doing from now on, right? Where we last time they went from, what was it, 20 all the way up to 30, which was each one, by the way. So it was 40 new stages, and honestly, they were pretty good. All of the rewards we got, I got so many free tickets. I progressed my account so much, and people always ask me how to get so many tickets. This Tower of Trials, you get like what, like, I think they gave out like 6k, 3k per one. So it's like 12k tickets just off that right there, if I'm not wrong. Or at least like what, 9k? I don't know. But they gave quite a lot just for this event. And then now, obviously, they're going to be going towards hard, which normally hard difficulty is more rewarding because it's the hard difficulty. And last time for the normal stages, we got guaranteed selectors. So I'm hoping we get another one of those, which would be very, very nice to get, like another copy of Barn or whatever character I need at a time. And normally in the hard difficulty, they give you more awaken tokens. Like every 5 stages you get a awaken token, so it's very possible we're going to get 2 more for each color, which is yeah, I mean, that's basically just 2 dupes for Bond, 2 dupes for Escanor, 2 dupes for Merlin, actually, if she's red, and 2 dupes for actual King. So that is, like I said, it's nice. We don't mind it, right? So yeah, looking forward towards that one. But of course, the bad thing is that there are no new stages coming this time around, which is a bit weird, honestly, because I thought they'd be kind of breezing through stages a little bit more, because there's a lot of story in 7 Days Sins, and we've gotten a lot of characters, right? Like, that's my I wonder what they're going to do. My biggest worry about this game a little bit is, like, we've gotten a lot of characters from Season 2, notably the commandments like Denzel, Nanishi, all the characters that appear in Season 2, so I thought they might breeze through it just to quickly rush towards Season 3, so we can start to get, like, you know, the assault mode, we can get the one Escanor, we can get the arcane jewels, you know, newer characters that appear in the story mode, and kind of breeze through the story mode a little bit faster to get, you know, the cool, actual exciting characters. But who knows what they're going to do with Wayne C. Maybe they decide to actually add the stages for the next update that's coming out in 1 week's time, which normally is a really, really dead week and there's nothing get added and it's a bit boring. So maybe they decide to save some stages for that one. But who knows? But what I will say is, though, is that we are probably due a developer update. This developer update was posted literally 1 month ago tomorrow. So maybe we do get some more developer updates, which goes over a bunch of new stuff coming. We've gotten everything, I believe, from this actual dev note. So they can probably talk about what's coming next. And then, yeah, I believe that is basically it for content. In terms of new events, not really much coming on here. We have obviously new legendary hero, which should be Merlin, and obviously Monspeed is getting his rate up banner, which we spoke about in my last video, that it was leaked that Monspeed should be getting a rate up banner, which is actually very, very good, because if Merlin is not going to be a debuffer, then Monspeed is still going to be the best debuffer in the game, and it's safe to assume that the next character coming out, which will be Darieri, she's definitely a DPS. Esterosa, don't see him being a debuffer, but they definitely could. And I think Zeldris, I can see him being a debuffer. I don't know why, but like, I can see him being a debuffer. I know he could easily be a DPS as well, but you know, I would say, if anything, the characters coming out, they're not looking like to be the best debuffers. You know, it's safe to say Monspeed is going to be good, so is he going to be worth summoning? Probably, if you have the gems for it, but, you know, he's also recently alongside probably the Merlin, which is, you know, characters people are going to get. But also going to be adding a time-limited 7-day relay mission event, which is going to probably bring some new awards. It'll be like just, I think, something similar to your, when you first started the game, you got your challenges where you have to, like, awaken, like, 5 characters and you got a challenge. I'd imagine it'd be stuff like that, where you just do a bunch of daily rewards. Every single day you get, like, a new, you know, new mission, and boom, on the 7th day you get some big rewards. And then also they're going to be expanding the max level for the tavern, which I'm a little bit upset about, because I am very close to max now. I believe the max tavern level in the game is level 901, if I'm not mistaken. If I go to rankings, we check the tavern levels right now. So yeah, the max level is 901, and at least on my server, these lot have been there for a while, so I know for a fact when they expand it, these lot are going to have billions of gold, to where they're probably going to max it out almost straight away, right? But it's, yeah, good, because obviously if they expand the tavern level, they're probably going to add more, like, tavern floors, like, so you get more rewards, which is just better overall, so I guess we don't mind. And then obviously the stuff leaving in 4 days' time is the Hawk Scrap Disposal event, which I want to quickly add. They've now nerfed the event. They haven't nerfed the event, but they are now going to be giving out every day for the next 4 days 500 scraps. And it's the reason why they've done that without actually nerfing or changing the event is because people probably can't complete the actual shop. Like I did say, and I've gotten better right now, so I've done most of my rewards. I do on my weeklies as well, to where I've stacked up a few of the actual currency. But it was yeah, very, very hard to complete the shop, like in the first like day or two, and it was actually even harder to buy all the actual rewards daily, when now they're giving out 2,000, so you should be able to buy those guaranteed 2 legendaries even if you haven't even completed the event. So yeah, day 1's already gone by, so it's already been sent to your inbox. You probably already claimed it without even knowing. If you have, then obviously go spend them. Also, they've now given out the chest that we should have gotten. For some reason, I believe when the ranking went over, our ranking rewards, we never got our actual chest. So now we have. Gelder's leaving. Don't care. Escanor's leaving. If you haven't finished his rotation, his full 160,000 damage on his banner, if you can make 10 wheels the next pity, really do recommend it. Escanor's going to be meta for probably a long time, right? Type advantage against every attribute. It's a pretty good ability to have. And yeah, that is it from the looks of it. There apparently are some bug fixes coming, but you don't say what it is. Once again, we'll get a actual patch notes in on Monday morning, where they will actually say what's actually coming, and maybe you put some more things inside, so we have to wait and see. So yeah, guys, that is going to wrap up the video. Yeah, looking forward to it. Really hope Merlin actually is a good character. From the looks of it, she is going to be buffing on red characters, so a lot of people are assuming she is going to be a crit buffer, because getting a crit buffer off the Escanor, and you know, to make melee a bit better too, because yeah, because you don't want you can use Elette, but Elette only buffs at melee. But if you get a Sin buffer, because she'll buff up Sins probably like how King does, and also you know, works with the Sin teams, buffs up all the characters. Like I've been using, you know, Arthur, because he gives Bar my crit chance by 20%. If Merlin does that passively, like how King buffs up obviously the crit damage, like imagine he just has 20% crit chance for all Sins. Oh, it actually be broken, because then you just have a flat 20% crit chance for Escanor, which goes up towards like 35. He's got a really, really high crit chance. He can be critting a lot better. Melee is always going to have a 20% crit chance, or whatever they decide to make it. Maybe it's a bit lower because it will be too good. But then again, they clearly are making the Sins the best team in the game, so who knows. But then, you know, we'll wait and see if the commandments actually come out to counter them a little bit. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap up the video. Like I said, that is all for today. Let me know your predictions down below about who you think will be coming. I think most of us are in agreement it's Merlin, because if it isn't, then it's, yeah, what are you doing, right? So, guys, thank you for watching, and, yeah, peace.